baseball field in a while. That must have felt pretty good to go out there and just attack.
Yeah, I mean, it was, I don't know, I guess manifesting it since the last time I played. Just Bloomy told me to be ready, and I was ready for the opportunity. And hopefully, as a team, we could keep this rolling and keep stacking W's.
Colin, it's also your first time in games in a while. What was the feeling like just to be back out there?
It was exciting, definitely felt some jitters at times there, but it was really exciting to get back on the mound. Enjoyed it. Obviously, wish it could have been a little cleaner, but we got the win. Just happy we got the win.
Dom, Matt, 4 home runs on the day. What was different from yesterday to today?
I think a part of it was just how the ball was flying. Last night it was cold and windy, and we were hitting balls well that weren't getting out. And today we stuck with the same approach. Not trying to do too much, just a good bat on ball, and the rest will take care of itself.
Yeah.
You got up to. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, off that, the weather yesterday was brutal. New should have had a home run. Lando probably should have had a home run. Dean probably should have had another one. So I don't think much changed. I think God just blessed us a little bit more today, and the ball ended up over the fence.
Colin, you got up to 97 on one of those strikeouts. How were the pitches feeling today? What was working for you?
Yeah, I think everything felt good. Obviously, could have located some things better, but everything felt good. Felt at home on the mound again, which is nice. Yeah.
Every player in the starting lineup today got a hit. Do you feel like the hitting is contagious trademark kind of rung true today?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think if you're applying pressure to the pitchers and making them throw strikes and taking good pitches and just being on time for the fastball, I think we did that 1 through 9, so we really put stress on those pitchers and made our job a lot easier.
Dom, Matt, 4 home runs and then 5 stolen bases as well. When you guys are attacking on all fronts, how dangerous can you guys be on offense?
I mean, the sky's the limit. I think we showed in the fall we showed a lot of that, and then we just showed it again, and sky's the limit for us.
Yeah, the outfield is kind of like one of the most competitive parts of this team in terms of depth. What is it like having to stay ready and you didn't get it last night, but you're told maybe you're going to get it today? What is that like for you staying ready to get it and getting it?
Yeah, it's just an everyday mindset. I mean, every day is opening day. You kind of just have to be jittery and excited to come to the ballpark every day. And if your name's in the lineup, that's amazing. But if your name's not in the lineup, next best action, you have to support your teammates and be the best teammate you can. And I think in the outfield, we all know that. I mean, we have a super talented group. And obviously, the goal is to get to Omaha, so you have to have depth. And all of us have to do our part and be ready to get in there when our name is called.
Does that keep you guys on your toes at all a little bit, knowing that you got to make sure you're locked in 100% of the time, or somebody else is going to step up?
I suppose, but I mean, I guess it just holds you accountable to make sure you're doing all the things you need to do, whether it's your preparation, whether it's your work before the game, after the game, So, I mean, it just holds us accountable, which at the end of the day just makes us and the whole program better.
Dominic, back-to-back multi-hit games for PJ. Has it surprised you at all to kind of see him getting back in the swing of things after kind of a down year last year?
Not at all. He showed it freshman year especially, and then he ended the winter hot, so it doesn't surprise me at all. He plays great. I think he plays great off of adrenaline, and there was a lot of that last night and still some today. Not surprised at all.
Yeah, you're one of many newcomers on this team this year. How have you seen the chemistry that you guys built in the offseason kind of translate to the field these last 2 days?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a travel ball team when you're a little kid, all new dudes just trying to fit in. We all love baseball. So at the end of the day, that's what we find in common, and we love whether it's playing Nerds, which is a card game, or we're playing 2K in the locker room. We just like being around each other. We love competing, and it's healthy competition. We love competing, whether it's between each other or the other team, and now we're just getting the opportunity to show what it's like when we compete against outside opponents.
There was a lot of moments last year where the offense would be quiet for 6 innings, explode in 1, and then quiet for the next 2. This year it was today it was kind of a steady trickle outside of obviously New's grand slam. What does that say about the depth of your offensive unit?
I mean, it's just you could throw any lineup out there, and they're going to stack one good at bat after another. So it's like we said before, hitting's contagious, and a lot of it starts with the first guy of the inning, and just chipping away after that.
Dom, it also looked like the walking was contagious today. 8 walks lost the team, you had one yourself. Was that kind of your strategy going into today?
No, not exactly. I mean, I think our strategy was more just hunting our zone, hunting mistakes over the heart of the plate, and I think we did a really good job today of taking balls under the zone, and that's a big focus for us. And I know if we can do that, take the balls and swing at strikes, we're going to do damage. So, yeah, we just got to keep doing it.
Calling offense behind you is quick, like the way it was today. How do you think that helps your confidence when you're taking the mound?
I mean, it's great. It's super. It feels it's a weight off your chest when you have guys putting out 5-6 runs in an inning behind you. We've got such a great offense that it could explode at any moment, and it's super. It puts you at ease a little bit on the mound, just knowing that even if give up a one spot, whatever, you've got guys behind you that are going to smoke the balls and score runs, and it's great.
Colin, 81 pitches for you today. How are you feeling kind of towards the back end of your start?
I felt great. I didn't realize my pitch count was so high. My body feels amazing. Arm feels great. So I felt like I could have thrown 30, 40 more. So yeah, I feel really good.
In the same vein as the offense kind of having your back, the back end of the bullpen was pretty strong today. Kind of, how is that group? How have you seen that group really come together? Our
bullpen's unbelievable. We've got so many guys who can just step in there and do a good job for us. There's no. You step off the mound, you're done with your day, and you know that the next guy's going to pick you up. He's going to do his job, and the next guy's going to do his job. And it's super, super relaxing knowing you've got so many guys behind you.
Matt, you touched on the team's chemistry. Contreras hitting a grand slam, Patrick and you guys out of the jam. How important is the two captains' success moving forward this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think New's the engine that makes it all go. I mean, he's been here for 4 years. I think the fans gravitate towards him. So seeing him have success, considering everything he's been through, I think him coming in and having success this year really makes us all excited and motivates all. And then seeing Fitzy do his thing, I mean, they give so much to the program. So when they succeed, it's nice to see them get rewarded with the love from the fans and from our bunker, our dugout.
Dom, you and Cohen teamed up to throw Trout out at first in the top of the first. How important is it for you guys to be aggressive and trust each other to make the correct decision?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday and before the game today. To always be looking for that with a guy on first or with guys on first and second as well. And those kinds of plays really are big momentum shifters and can really get the team going. So great throw by him. It was a great play, yeah.
Matt, you came from one of the top programs in the country, from Vandy, and one of the toughest conferences in the country. With you being a fifth year, how have you been able to relay your experience to maybe some of the younger guys or just everyone as a whole?
Yeah, just being able to talk to the young dudes about what I've seen and what I've learned, and then, just be as accessible as possible and let them know, if they have any questions or anything I can help them with, I'm more than willing. I try not to overstep my bounds and try to act like I know everything and I have all the answers, because there's more than one way to skin a cat. But I've been available to these younger dudes and to any dudes with questions about what I've been through or where I've been.